The quiet warnings in your nighttime wake-ups. Have you ever found yourself waking up at 1 a.m., then again at 3, and maybe once more just before sunrise, your eyes wide open, the world still dark, your mind alert even when your body aches for rest? You're not alone. For adults over the age of 60, disrupted sleep isn't just common, it's nearly universal. But here's what we often miss. These wake-up calls might not just be about aging, they can be quiet warnings, gentle red flags from the body. And in today's conversation, we're going to explore exactly what they could be telling you. Sleep, especially as we grow older, becomes more than just a nightly reset. It becomes a window into our internal stability, our blood sugar, our heart rhythm, our hormonal balance, even our emotional state. Every time you rise from bed without meaning to, it's worth pausing and asking, why? Many older adults blame aging itself, but that's only a small piece of the puzzle. Medical research shows that fragmented sleep often links directly to treatable conditions, from sleep apnea and prostate enlargement, to hidden anxiety and blood pressure swings. Your sleep is a mirror, one that never lies, and always reflects what needs care. This isn't about fear, it's about understand knowledge, power. If you're waking up multiple times a night, your body may be whispering things like, your heart needs less pressure, your kidneys are working overtime, your stress is heavier than you thought. Most importantly, we'll walk through what steps you can take, natural changes, gentle routines, lifestyle adjustments that fit your life, not disrupt it. Because healing isn't about youth, it's about awareness. And at Silver Health Talk, our goal is to turn your attention inward, not with worry, but with wisdom. Stay with me. In the parts ahead, we'll walk through the top reasons for poor sleep in older adults, the hidden health messages they often carry, and how to finally reclaim your nights, not just for rest, but for restoration. Age, hormones, and the shifting sleep cycle. As we age, our bodies begin to operate under different rhythms. Hormones, once steady and predictable, now rise and fall in unfamiliar ways. And nowhere is that change more evident than in our sleep patterns. In your 30s and 40s, deep sleep tends to dominate the night. It's restorative, heavy, unshaken. But by the time we reach our 60s and beyond, that same deep sleep becomes harder to reach and even harder to hold on to. Instead, we spend more time in lighter sleep stages, more vulnerable to sound, movement, temperature, and yes, to waking up. This shift is often linked to one particular hormone, melatonin. Sometimes called the sleep hormone, melatonin is what tells the body it's time to wind down. In younger years, melatonin floods the bloodstream in the evening like a gentle tide. But as we age, the tide slows, the signal weakens, and we stay half awake, even when our eyes are closed. This isn't failure, it's biology. Yet, the consequences can feel unfair. Many older adults report falling asleep easily, only to find themselves wide awake 2 or 3 hours later, staring at the ceiling, wondering what went wrong. Some reach for sleeping pills. Others give up and turn on the television. Few pause to consider that this is their body's natural rhythm now, but one that still needs support. At Silver Health Talk, we want you to understand this. Your new rhythm isn't broken, it's simply different. The key is to adapt with it, not against it. That starts with consistency, sleeping and waking at the same time each day, even on weekends. It continues with light management, exposing your eyes to sunlight early in the day, and avoiding bright, artificial lights at night. It also means being kind to your body in the hours before bed, avoiding heavy meals, gentle stretching, no screens an hour before sleep. These small rituals help trigger what biology used to do on its own. They become your new melatonin, soft cues that tell the body, it's time to rest. And most importantly, don't panic when you wake. 1 or 2 nightly wake-ups aren't dangerous in themselves. What matters is how long it takes to fall back asleep, and how rested you feel in the morning. If you find yourself lying awake for more than 20 minutes, gently rise, sit in low light, breathe, read something quiet, and return to bed only when your body invites it. You're not chasing youth. You're learning to sleep on your own terms, in your own season of life. The bathroom barrier. Why you wake to urinate. One of the most common reasons older adults wake during the night is surprisingly simple: the urge to urinate. It's called nocturia, and while it might seem like a minor inconvenience, it's often a messenger of deeper health dynamics. In your younger years, the bladder comfortably holds fluid for long stretches, especially during sleep, but as we age, that balance changes. The kidneys produce more urine at night. The bladder muscles weaken, and hormones that once signaled the body to hold it during sleep begin to decline. For some, it's one nightly trip. For others, it's 2, 3, or more. But what matters most isn't the trip itself, it's how your body reacts afterward. Can you fall back asleep with ease? Or do you toss and turn, alert and unsettled, for the rest of the night? Nocturia often points to more than just bladder changes. It may indicate high blood pressure, poorly controlled diabetes, sleep apnea, or even fluid retention from heart issues. For women, it can be tied to postmenopausal hormone shifts. For men, an enlarged prostate is one of the most common culprits. At Silver Health Talk, we don't believe in shame around the body's changes. Instead, we believe in paying close attention, especially when the same pattern repeats night after night. Begin by observing your evening routine. Are you drinking too much fluid within 2 hours of bed? Is caffeine sneaking into your system in the afternoon? Are blood pressure medications scheduled to late in the day? Start with the simplest step. Reduce liquid intake in the late evening. Then, monitor the effect. From there, you might try elevating your legs for 30 minutes in the evening to shift fluid from your lower body. This helps prevent nighttime redistribution of fluid that often ends up in the bladder. But if your bathroom visits are accompanied by urgency, pain, or disrupted sleep that stretches into hours of wakefulness, it may be time for a checkup. A trusted doctor can test for causes that may be masked by age-related assumptions. Sleep is sacred, and every interruption takes a toll. The goal isn't to never wake, the goal is to return to rest with ease, and that begins with curiosity, not fear. In our next part, we'll look at the silent role of the heart and how subtle cardiovascular issues can quietly erode sleep quality in adults over 60, even when you feel calm.